me to start again?
Let's let's see. We'll start from the top. What's going on here today?
So we have people coming out in support of the Climate Change Day of Action because right now there are a ton of local leaders from municipalities from across the United States who are meeting in Europe on how to combat climate change outside of the Paris Agreement, which the United States left under President Trump's administration. And so we're also protesting that. Anybody who wants to go and talk to Shabbat's people up in his office a couple of blocks away from here are welcome to do that as well. We're out here basically to show that local municipalities do not support leaving the Paris Agreement and that we do support any attempts that will reduce carbon emissions and make climate change something that we won't have to worry about in the future.
How important is it to get this message out?
Extremely important. I think that when you're talking about planet Earth, there's not much else, that really compares in terms of scale. And all these organizations that have come out across the country, not just in Cincinnati, in support of this initiative, they all understand that this is one of our last opportunities that we have before the damage that we do to the planet is irreversible. And the administration's goal of destroying these regulations that keep drinking water safe, that prevent greenhouse emissions from polluting the atmosphere, I think this is all for short-term profit for very few people. And I think all these people realize that as well. And it's very important that we come out in support of any attempt to get the United States back into the Paris Agreement, which was something that every single country on Earth besides us is now in. And I think that in the future, this will pay dividends if we take action now instead of later.
Do you think you can make a difference?
Absolutely. I think by far the most important people in this are those who are local. People who pressure their local elected officials with rallies such as this one, by visiting their office, by calling, writing letters, doing anything to talk to their local officials and letting them know that we do not support cutting regulations, anything that would increase greenhouse gases, a return to mining coal in a very dangerous way that we did in the past. Local people are going to be the ones who decide all of these issues.
Anything I haven't touched on you think is important to add?
By far, the most important goal is making sure that the administration knows that what they're doing is the wrong thing. And the most important way to get to them is to get to the local officials who support them as well, and let them know that local people, they support the Paris Agreement, they support efforts at making sure that regulations that protect people are kept in place. And in Ohio, in Cincinnati, it's all local, baby. That's part of the great thing that we're doing.
All right, awesome. Thank you very much.
All right,
Alex.
thank you.
Let's get some pictures of the group.
Yeah.
Do you not want to be in the picture? Or you just don't want to be on